guys, it's You WACK, and we have 2 months until the full release of Overwatch 2 multiplayer, which means we have 2 more months of seasonal depression. Just kidding, that's year-round. But instead of assuming therapy, a lot of people were wondering when the third Overwatch 2 beta was gonna release, because a lot of people, including myself, just kind of assumed that that was gonna happen because of everything that's already been announced. And that's what today's video is gonna be talking about, is everything that you can expect from a possible third Overwatch 2 beta. Because, well, when they announced the Junker Queen, they had a beta following shortly after her announcement, and when they announced Soldier, they also had a beta for her 2 years later, and then when they teased the brand new Fox Girl hero, we all just assumed, yep, 1, 2, 3, 1 beta, 2 beta, 3 beta, third beta's coming with the new Fox Girl hero. We did a week, boys! But there's other things that you can also expect from a possible third beta, whether it's brand new heroes, a new competitive system, battle pass, the release date, everything. And again, we're gonna talk about it all, but the first thing that I want to talk about is a brand new hero, because, well, that's the one thing that everyone has cared about for the past 2 years, because we're just so starved for any new waifu, especially a girl that is a fox that is also a ninja, and I'm sorry I'm not a furry. Now, I won't spend too much time talking about this brand new Fox Girl hero, one, because we only have a couple of seconds of gameplay of her. It's not even of her, I'm assuming, because, well, I don't think PETA would really like us shooting a holographic fox, even though we shoot hamsters and scientists for a living. But the second reason is because I have a whole separate video diving deep into the lore of this hero that helps explain further what we should expect from this hero, whether it's her weapons or who she's related to, and possibly how she's the sister or cousins of Genji and Hanzo. But to keep it short and brief, what we officially do know is the fact that she does have some sort of holographic fox that we're all safely assuming is not the actual hero, but the other thing is that she is gonna be a support hero. Now, this is a 99% assumption, one, because the gameplay that we see involves the fox speed boosting the heroes, as you can see from the feet of the allied heroes are green, which is the same effect that Lucio's speed boost has in Overwatch 2. And the other reason, and why everyone is expecting this hero to be a support hero, is the fact that we haven't gotten a new support hero since Baptiste in 2019. And no, I don't count Echo copying a support hero as a brand new added hero. So yeah, based on process of elimination, I would assume that the next Fox Girl hero, if she is gonna be the next brand new hero, is a support hero. And so far, Blizzard has not released any official artwork of the brand new Fox Girl hero, so that's why I'm gonna continue to use Fox Girls as my thumbnail. No, not those Fox Girls. Those Fox Girls. God, if you look at my search history, it really contradicts the idea of me not being a furry. But what else can you expect from a possible third beta? And again, emphasizing the word possible here, well, one thing that everyone's been begging for is a new competitive system, or just a competitive system in the Overwatch 2 betas, because yeah, quick play's fun, but nothing beats the feeling of being told that you're worth nothing and that your family doesn't love you than from your teammates in Overwatch. And the only place you can get that sort of interaction is from competitive Overwatch. All jokes aside though, the Overwatch betas desperately need competitive because, oh, that just drives more incentive to continue to play long hours into the night, sacrificing sleep and your mental health. No wonder I'm depressed. And well, in the live stream held by Zoe, they literally talked about a new competitive system coming to Overwatch 2 where they're replacing the SR number and having a system similar like Apex where there's different tiers within ranks. And anything that's brand new, especially a competitive system, I'm sure it desperately needs testing. So what better time to test out this competitive system than in a beta? One, because we need a competitive mode, we've been begging for it. The second reason is that if you want to have it this way, you could literally have the ranks only matter during the beta, and when Overwatch 2 fully releases, that rank won't matter. No. We tested out all the things, and the new system is not going to be based on your SR in the previous beta. In my personal opinion, I think that's a win-win. The only people that lose are the people that get boned over them losing SR because of a new competitive system that has bugs and glitches, or because of insecure people that project themselves through their SR. i.e. me. But so far, we talked about the possibilities of a brand new hero and a competitive system in this possible third Overwatch 2 beta. What else can you also expect? Well, so far, we've only been talking about multiplayer, but a lot of people forget that PvE is a huge part about Overwatch 2, but you wouldn't know that because they haven't really been talking about PvE other than just some updates here and there about enemies or game sound or the game engine. So what if, and this might be a little bit unorthodox to suggest, you had a beta campaign mission playable from the Overwatch 2 campaign story mode. But which one? Oh wait, how about the one that was playable at BlizzCon 2019? I mean, you already released the map Rio, which is the map that was played on during this campaign. Echo's already out, which is also a hero in that campaign mission. Plus, you already had it playable. Like, why am I trying to justify? Like, if you're having betas, and if Overwatch 2 is heavily in PvE, then have the PvE mission that was available to people at BlizzCon, but to everybody. Now, I get it. Typically, when it comes to campaign missions, they're not something they can just play over and over again. I mean, we even see the archives missions that you play it once and you're typically done. But one of the huge selling points of the Overwatch 2 PvE story modes, supposedly, is the fact that it is something they can play over and over again, with the skill trees and the different heroes and all the other bells and wishes that are going to come with the story mode. So let us try it out. Let us test it out. It's like, the main reason why I want this story mode is not to experience the story again because I already experienced it years ago, but it's to remind people, hey, yeah, the multiplayer might not be this big drastic change from Overwatch 1 to Overwatch 2, but it's mainly because we're developing this story mission for you guys to play. So if you already have it developed, or at least one mission developed, release it in the beta, possible beta. The other thing that you can maybe expect, this is more wishful thinking, this is something that I don't think anybody is expecting, but a possible mini beta battle pass, possibly exclusive to Watch Pack point owners, because a lot of people felt like the Watch Point pack wasn't justifiable for the $40 price tag. So maybe to feed the crying babies that are hungry for more content, I mean more food, you can maybe give them like a mini battle pass with like 10 tiers. I saw Fall Guys have a similar challenge battle pass where it had 10 tiers and the content within it was kind of lame, but at the very end you got the Jack Skellington skin, which I really enjoyed. So I want that same kind of idea if there is going to be a third beta, to there be a Watch Point battle pass to reward the people that invest in the battle pass early to get maybe an exclusive epic skin, something that isn't too special, but if you bought the Watch Point pack, hey, you're able to flex on all the broke boys that wasn't willing to go into debt for the Watch Point pack. But up until this point, you know, we talked about a lot of cool expectations, a new hero, competitive mode, even a beta mission, and a mini battle pass. But when can you actually expect the third Overwatch 2 beta? And you have to think about it. Okay, we have 2 months until the full game releases. We also have the anniversary remix event, which is 100% confirmed. We just don't know when that's coming through. So that's a 3-week event that's going to take out one of the months. So what I'm assuming would happen if there is ever going to be a third beta is that it will release sometime in September. Now, the reason why I think it's September is because when Overwatch 1 had a beta back in 2016, if you were even born then, they had an open beta that was held literally weeks before the full game release. It ended on May 9th and Overwatch 1 released on May 24th. So a lot of people, including myself, just assumed that that would also happen for Overwatch 2. One, because you have to think there wasn't an open beta for everybody to participate in. Plus, they have all these other cool things that are coming out. A brand new hero, a new competitive mode, so let's test it out. But you have to remember that there hasn't been any official announcement alluding to any sort of third beta. So another expectation that you can have is there not being a third Overwatch 2 beta, which is kind of sad, but you have to remember that Overwatch 2 is also releasing on October 4th. So I know it seems a little bit useless to talk about all these exciting things that you can expect for a third beta, and there possibly not even be a third beta, but that doesn't mean that they're not going to be coming when Overwatch 2 fully releases in October 4th, and that's also a reason why I still want to make this video, is to remind y'all what is to come. Like a brand new Fox Girl hero is coming out. That is justifiable why you should have been able to watch this video. So I hope you guys are excited, whether there's a third beta or not, just for Overwatch 2 in general, because I know I am. I waited years for this game, literally years. But until then, I love you guys. Thank you guys for watching more Overwatch and eventually strictly Overwatch 2 videos to come, and bye.